Okay, buckle in. If I pass out, I'll probably do this over. If I pass out and you see it, then I guess I thought it was funny, but I survived, so either way. With us in this garish parish called a music hall. And there you are! How very glad we are that there you are. It isn't who you are, but where you are. And there you are, and grateful are we to see how fine and fair you are. There you are! A sculptor lacking arms, a soldier lacking charms, a fiend who frightens no one, for there's no one that he harms, whose clutchless clutching only desperate respite from this dim tableau. Knowing this is so, I hide myself in thought, where one cannot be caught, and feed on dreams that contradict each edict I've been taught. And if someday I lose my way and mind, you'll find me glad. A man could go quite, man could go quite, man could go quite mad. My dearest Uncle Jack, my dearest nephew Ned, a life without your friendship would be life as good as dead. The winds of hell may blow, but as you well may know, I'll heed your call, no need too small, and face the fire below. For you, for you, for you, for you. To kinsmen more than brothers, we know no next of kin, and yet we know no others closer neath the skin. The blood that flows between us, the bonds that tie us twain, to kinsmen when all others flee, then we remain. And in the moonfall, I'll give myself to you. I'll bathe in moonfall and dress myself in dew, so that soon I only see but you. Pie. That's what I tells them. If it did, would I be here mixing pipes? What then I sells them for a pint of rotten beer. Throats you cut to pocket threepence, then you sluts to cop some sleep. Bosh your face for bleeding tuppence, pure disgrace to work so cheap. So I says, don't be a sinner for the price of London gin. You can't pay for one square dinner with the wages of sin. Odds or evens, heads or tails, a high or low, or black or white, or up or down, or left or right, or night or day. Nature seldom never fails to most obligingly provide an undisclosed opposing side to one's dismay. The shadow's in the shining morn. If there's a rose, then there's a thorn. You're good as dead as soon as born, and yet we smile. But luck's division is perverse. It seems to work more in reverse. If things are better, they'll be worse in just a while. Halfpenny, one penny, twopenny, threepenny, 12 to a shilling, that of the foreign, and then what difference in the currency, foreign, the funds, the invisible sides of the coin. Bubbles your rankle for pennies, the guineas, the juice, that admits your rule, not accepting and would not give you all the fool, accepting the funds, the invisible sides of the coin. If we were perfect strangers, I'd find my way with ease. I'd see the path before me, the forest from the trees. With these new additions, there may be revealed murderous admissions, otherwise concealed. Fie on you, I cause full warning you have had. Bad will lead to worse. No good can come from bad. No good can come from bad. Some starless night, they'll call towards the wings. Who here dances and sings? That's when yours truly springs, and seeing me, then they will cry. Why, he knows each line and everyone's cue. We must let him do the part. I'll leap center stage, the music will play. I'll waltz my way into your heart. Correct conclusions often lead the best of us astray. The wisest move in life is just to wait. Otherwise the galloping emotions run away like horses at the gate. Off to the races, off to the races, off to the race we go. But where the chase is and what the pace is, we seldom seem to know. Here to track this man in black am I, with one clue as to the who and why. I find myself in this aggravating garb and face, gravitating to this place, navigating towards this case. I've come to town, my ear at every door, half the clown, yet crafty at the core, settling down to settle up the score. A kettle full of fish all fried. You call it love, I call it love, I call it rude, you call it rude, I call it lust, you think me just, I call it lewd, a bit too crude, I call it cruel and I the fool, I cannot bear yet still I dare to call it love. I think it foul, I steal it cow, I think it vile, you see me smell, no more I'll take this, you all break off cunning gull, I've no denial, you're worse than bad, my words are mad, you get to sin, I speak them in the name of love. In life you start the same as when you're done. If you lose, you're just where you begun. If you win, don't quit while you're ahead, just press your blessed luck instead. Don't try to think what move may be the best, use the heart that beats within your breast, never rest. Don't quit while you're ahead, sing out, there's more in store for me. I see my dream ship finally coming in like a steamship, anchoring into wind, lift your chin. Remember what I said, don't quit while you're ahead, let go. On me back all day, earning Satan's pay. I took to drinks so as not to think of who'd come next to play. I gave my gent my every cent, and he gave me farewell, leaving me to weed the path to hell. Well, I can't see too clear, but I followed him here, finding out who was who. I came back a time or two, then last night tracking me was this Mr. Datchery, so I followed his tracks to his lodgings in the back, and I hate to confess, while I watched this man undress, then I saw a sudden wise him without his bold disguise. My motive in taking the role of a wigged and white-whiskered soul was to ably disguise my most feminine sides when I take an inquiring stroll. But strangers will chat with a chap and reveal this or that at a snap. I'm remarkably leery of women who query too much. It's a great handicap. So this disguise got me through it, playing the part of a man. Really, there's nothing much to it. Most any animal can. Climbing out on a limerick, out on a limerick, out on a limerick. And in the moonfall, I saw my fingers clutching his neck so tightly, touching his sleeve, he felt so lightly. Moonfall then fell on me. So I say, all who hear me, you must plan a murder well. You must view your victim clearly as you send him off to hell. When I killed, 'twas well intended. Drink and smoke, what did me in? For my sins I'm apprehended. Them's the wages of sin. What advice I'm giving to all those living is just to learn what I have learned. Life is dear, there can be no victory in defeat. If outnumbered, beat or forced retreat to the nearest shelter and begin. When you live, then you win, scratch and claw for every day you're worth. Make them drag you screaming from life, keep dreaming and live forever here on earth. I have read the writing on the wall, and it's clearly spelled out for those who held out that holding on to life is all. So raise the stake, you struck a lucky claim, never break through any lucky chain. The refrain, don't quit while you're ahead, as easily done as said. You'll see ta-ra-ta-ree, boom, bang and bash-a-doo, glory be, boom, clang and clash-a-doo, la-dee-dee. Don't quit while you're ahead, sing out, there's more in store for me. There's much more for me. There's much more for me.